Good day. Welcome to Media and Information Literature. So I'm your host, Vincent Abita, together with
Julio Rosario.
and our guest here is Mr. Charles. Please say hi
Hi.
and please introduce yourself.
I'm Charles Adrian Y. Cruz. I am a writer for the Public Information Office. I usually do all the social media posts in our Facebook page in Marikina PIO.
So, as you have explained your role in the community, what kind of information are you responsible with?
Well, I am responsible with information that is deemed useful for the public. I also handle classified information, of course, which we don't usually give out to the public because it's classified, it's government stuff. But most of the time, if I see any projects on the road, any anything that might help the community of Marikina, then I will post it to the Facebook page, and yeah, that's pretty much.
So as you have mentioned that
Mhm.
you are the one writing the information posted in the Marikina PIO page, how do you find those information helpful? Or how would you tell us if the role of those information in the community?
Okay, so you see, being helpful is very. When you say it's helpful, it's very subjective. Well, in my own experience, the posting helpful topics mean like alerting or warning Mariqueños about the water level of the Marikina River, advising them that classes are suspended, posting them about things that they might be in benefit to, like dog and cat registration, which will benefit their pets, of course. Everything that benefits a Mariqueño, or should I say a Marikina resident, is helpful to me.
So given those as you have said, how do you know or how do you classify those information as true? Or how do you verify them?
Well, first of all, I ask all sources coming down from the mayor himself. I usually talk with the mayor about what we're going to post. Then I will ask my colleagues, ask my office mates here, just like our current head, Maria Lourdes Navarro. I usually ask her if uh, those sources are verified. Usually I go to the scene just to make sure it's really true. So that's how I investigate, so that I would know if the story is true and if it's good for Facebook posting.
Alright, okay. So what difficulties do you face in passing on this information to others?
Well, difficulties. First of all, you see, passing information. Well, first of all, before I post anything on Facebook, it goes through a strict approval process. It must go down from the mayor, the our head, and basically the office in charge of that particular project. Let's say drainage declogging. I must ask engineering. I must ask mayor. Or if mayor isn't around, one of his secretaries and or executive assistants. And then I will ask our head here in our office. So that is one difficulty, the process itself. The other one being, well, troll accounts, troll people around here in Marikina. There are a lot of fake accounts here in Marikina, particularly in Marikina News, which, by the way, we don't handle. It's not a government page. I mean, it's not a government group. So just to clarify that, because some are confused that we handle Marikina News. But yeah, those are probably the most the hardest difficulties I have whenever I want to relay information to other people.
Okay, so it's understood that these information that you have mentioned are publicized or published in popular media. So aside from Facebook, what other platforms do you use to share this information that you handle?
Well, you see, in the past we had Twitter, but right now we just actually, what you call that? I don't know what it's called in Twitter. It might be reflective posting. If we post in Facebook, it also tweets in Twitter. So yeah, we also have a Twitter page. In the past also we have these community papers. They were called Tinig na Marikina back then, if you were familiar. But yeah, as of now, it's just Facebook and some bunch of other print media.
So, do you have any tips for our fellow Americanos regarding the verification of information passed through social media?
All right. Yes. Of course. I just want to advise them to seek proper evidences before deeming a post, if a post is true. Like, where did it come from? Is it a reliable source? Just by looking at the Facebook profile of the poster, we could see that we could get a lot from that profile itself already. But of course, as time goes by, the trolls are getting more deceptive. I don't want to name a few, but there are few accounts that look really real, but they are actually just troll accounts. So it still comes to the intuition of the public. If that information is true, well, they must seek other evidences other than the profile itself. Is the wording correct? Is it is it somehow legally, grammatically, and spelling wise correct? You know, judgments and all that. Is Does it come from a reliable Facebook profile, reliable Facebook user? Does it come from an official page? That is probably the most important. If it comes from the official page, then it is automatically true. Just just be careful of all those fake. There are fake pages, by the way, of Marikina PIO. There are actually two or three fake pages of Marikina PIO as of now. So um, our fellow Maricanos can also look into who's the real Marikina PIO just by looking at the number of followers. If it has the most number of followers, then it is the true Marikina PIO Facebook page.
So, thank you again, Mr. Charles, for
Thank
gracing
you.
us with your presence.
Mhm.
And we will end here today our media and information literature. Goodbye, everyone, and see you next time.